We're here with Elaine. It is the end of the first day of running for In the Long Run. Elaine, how have you found it?
I've enjoyed it. I was very nervous to start with. I didn't sleep very much. My head was full of details and issues and things to remember, and so I got to sleep about 11:30 and woke up about 4:30.
Not a lot of sleep.
No, and then we had to be downstairs in the foyer of the hotel at about 5:20 and started running at 6, and I was in the first batch, and I was on the bike to start with, and that was a bit of a challenge because the saddle was too high, and within 200 metres I fell off the bike, as you can see.
Yeah, I can.
Here. But I got used to it after a while. We need to get that sorted. It was fascinating because within 15 minutes of running we were out of Slovakia and into Austria, and I had the delight and the privilege to run along the Danube and through the national park, and it was totally flat and it wasn't too hot, so I think I had a very good deal this morning. I really enjoyed that. The rest of the day has been logistically busy, very busy, and I think that's the way it's going to be. So far so good. I know there's issues with the navigation. We're going to have to try and get that sorted out, so that we don't get too late, don't get lost. The heat's been a bit of an issue today, but apparently things should get a bit better.
And how far did you run today?
I think I did 12.7 kilometres, which was fine. But I was following in the footsteps of Richard, who was pounding the streets, and I think when I got off the bike I kind of slipped into his rhythm and then realised not a good idea, so I slowed down slightly. But yeah, it was fine, and I was pleased to get it done, and the first batch over, and the nerves I think for tomorrow should be a bit better. Although I think there's a bit more hills coming our way.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay.
Okay, this is another interview with one of our runners that has completed the first day of In the Long Run. To enable some of our multilingual speakers, I think that Gerd will be doing it in Dutch. So Gerd, how was the first day then?
Ja, wel redelijk speciaal. Ook kregen we ook al meteen de media over de vloer. Ik ben er ook benieuwd naar hoe dat ze het gaan uitzenden. En ja, ook hoe dat ook opgenomen wordt naar anderen toe die het gaan zien. Het is ook een beetje publiciteit voor het project te sponsoren eigenlijk, dus dat was wel vrij mooi. En dan ook een van de hoogtepunten was om te vertrekken van in Wenen vanuit het VN-gebouw.
Hoeveel heb je vandaag gelopen?
Dus het was 10 kilometer dat we gedaan hebben.
En was het warm of was het oké?
Ja, het was redelijk zwaar. Het was warm en er was wind, omdat het ook in de volle zon was. Dus dat was ik eigenlijk niet gewoon. Ja. Er zijn er veel die daar ook door moeten gaan dus daar denk je dan wel aan die mensen die wel door die zware omstandigheden moeten gaan, die geen keuze hebben.
En waarom is In the Long Run belangrijk voor jou?
Ja, dus zoals ik al zei, voor de mensen die verhandeld worden en geen keuze hebben, geen andere keuze hebben, en dat is het minste wat je kan doen eigenlijk. Dus voor mij is het al heel speciaal.
Ja. Dankjewel. So now we are sitting with Iain and Alison. This is the end of the first day of running for them. How's it gone, guys?
Well, that's one day down, 7 more to go. It wasn't too bad. The navigation was relatively straightforward for our section because we were just running along the Danube. It got a bit hot towards the end, and I think it got very hot for the people in the afternoon. Yeah, it was okay so far. We've got the tents up now.
And what time did you run today?
I did an hour and a half, so that was about 15 kilometres.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I could have done 14 or 15 kilometres in the heat this afternoon, so...
We did sort of swap it about a bit. That wasn't 15 straight, so Emmy and I swapped.
But that's it. I think that's...
And I think that's a good way forward,
yeah.
actually.
And the other thing was that we had navigation issues coming through Vienna, which I think is going to be an ongoing problem with the big cities. So we're going to have to work our way around that. But it's been great today. We did just over 10k. In about an hour we had to stop for water at one point. We had to stop for the navigation issues. And yeah, so looking forward to tomorrow. The weather's been great.
That's great. Is there anything that you want to say to anyone that's maybe harboring on wanting to give some money for it in the long run, or they're wanting to donate but they need that extra push? Is there anything you could maybe say for them, for what's motivating you to run in the extreme heat that you've been experiencing today?
Well, the thing I think is the amount of effort that's gone into this from all sides, really, and setting us up, helping us along, looking after us, and we are doing essentially the easy bit by running. But it's not easy. It has been very difficult today. The thing that's keeping us going is thinking about what the project's all about. We want this children's success to be a huge success, so please do it.
And there's people out there on the road right now, still out there running.
They will be for some hours, yeah. And they're putting a lot into this, as we will do tomorrow and every day.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Raphael is one of the runners that has still yet to run today. It's around 6:30 in the evening, so he'll be one of our last runners. And he'll be answering some of our questions in French. So Raphael, it's about 6:30 in the evening at the moment and you've still yet to run. How long will you be running today, and do you know when?
Je ne sais toujours pas à quelle heure je vais commencer à courir. À ma grande surprise, on a presque 2 heures de retard sur le schéma. Donc si ça s'avère, je peux seulement commencer à courir à 22h30. En plus, on a déjà parcouru. Le parcours c'est avec beaucoup de montées. Et les 11 km présentés me semblent un peu plus que 11 km en plus. Donc je ne sais pas si je vais survivre cette course aujourd'hui.
And why is in the long run important to you?
Je me suis toujours intéressé aux droits de l'homme. J'ai fait des études sur les droits de l'homme et j'aime bien courir. Quand j'ai appris de ce projet, j'étais très enthousiaste parce que c'est combiner les deux. Ma passion pour courir et ma passion pour les droits de l'homme.
Okay. Thanks a lot for your time, and I hope you're not running too late tonight.